You see the fella in the striped jersey? He's the Kilkenny Cats supporter. That's where they go after the games, to come down and drink pints of Kilkenny beer in Langton's pub. Anyone wants to buy a hurl, which is the hurling stick, or a Kilkenny Cats jersey, have a look on your left hand side in the Hurley Depot. You see the Kilkenny Cats jersey? Now the most famous place in Kilkenny is the Blue Building.
I know he's going to do the whole perimeter. Now he does take a wide angle. If he was a taxi driver, don't get in with him. You're going the long route. And then our first dog out, that was...
What I'm going to do is, I spent 10 or 15 minutes. We'll be parking. Is known as a cat. And that's because the legend of the Kilkenny Cats goes back 800 years. On my tour today, I'll tell you more about the Kilkenny Cats. But the national sport of Ireland is our ancient Irish game of hurling. And guess who has the most All-Ireland Championship titles under their belt? Yes, Stephen, you Every morning I woke up to that. You see the blah 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 sandwich shop on your left hand side? That's where you come down to get your ready-made sandwiches, homemade sandwiches down there. On the right hand side now is Kieran Street, and that's where all the little restaurants are. Now,
oh my gosh. How is he that fast? Why is he lifting out with a small thing?
Oh, look at the sheep running over. Look at the sheep running.
To reverse a little, does he, Stephen?
He does.
This is where Stephen earns his money now, everybody, on the little boreens. And a boher is the Irish word for a road, and it means where cows can pass by. And eventually, anyway, they got enough dynamite into this to blow it up at the end. So it's still, as we were coming up, we could see the big electric pylons going back down. The trees you see cut down there on your left hand side, they would be trees. All the way up to 1922, except our favourite golfer. Kilkenny Castle on your left, everybody really do go in there and wander around. Fabulous, fabulous castle.
Too big a taxi.
Oh, actually, when I think about that, we don't use pickup trucks, we use high-ass vans, don't we? That's what we use instead of pickup trucks. So a full white van is what we use for transporting our stuff around. Here's a fella out for a jog. It's the local priest.
Local priest.
Now there's a good one. I've never seen that before. A priest in all his priest gear out for a jog. My God, I learn something new every day, guys. Although maybe the church is here, maybe he's running down, maybe there's an emergency, is there? Is that where he's going? Because this looks like a funeral here.
Jogs to work and jogs to home.
Yeah, there's the fresh grave in there. And we always bless ourselves at this stage. I wonder where it's priest going. Huh? Wow, there's an interesting one now. Anyway, a greenway. Anyway, every road in Ireland looks like a greenway, because what you see on the side here is what you would call a hedgerow, but what we know these as ditches. Steve, we never use the word hedgerow, do we?
No.
No, we always say a ditch. And when I was in school, the European Union told us we needed to get rid of all our ditches because they were taking up 4% of all of the productive arable land in Ireland. And we needed to replace them with a little fence. And that would lead to great profitability for all the farmers. But now the EU have changed their mind completely and told us that they're very proud of all our ditches and our hedgerows, in that they are all centres of biodiversity. When we go back on the motorway later on today, you'll see all these big pictures of bees. And a big picture of a bee. I don't know, does that mean it's a bee road? Is that what that means, Stephen? Huh? Or it's a busy road for a busy bee?